on purpose. And I've got a couple quick questions. Does anyone in the space know about licensing for NFTs?
That's a good question.
What's Turbo? He might know that. Who's in on Turbo?
Licensing for what? Is it specific? Like, do you have a specific?
Yeah, so I'm in the professional wrestling industry.
Oh.
So I'm working on 2 different NFT projects. Kind of set up the way the 1980s were, which kind of dates me a little bit, but
awesome.
So cool. Something similar, and I think the original product is dead, so I'm trying to find out the proper approach for handling the licensing of it. And don't really know how to do that for the NFT, because I mean that's the key, is the licensing a little bit. I mean, everybody does a copy of a copy in the NFT space right now, but if you have the licensing, that's where it really works.
Are you speaking of licensing for yourself, like for your wrestling character, or for many different people?
So many different people. So I mean, I have the connections for like the IRL people, but these are like 10,000 different random generated wrestlers. That's kind of what I'm working on.
Right, but when you say licensing, you mean
it was
something.
It was formally created in real life, but I want to convert that to an NFT.
And who was the owner of it?
Toy company.
So, did you have I don't know, without getting too deep into it, did you have a deal with them?
That's what I'm working on now, but I'm trying to go through my trademark attorney to see if he can help me with that info. I just really don't know, or don't have a contact in licensing, I guess is what I really need.
How old is this stuff?
40 years, roughly.
Has the copyrights expired?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm thinking.
If the copyright's expired, then I'm good.
Yeah, that's why I asked that question.
But 1980 exactly.
I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, I don't.
Y2K could have messed that whole thing up, man.
Oh Lord.
Right. Yeah. I'm not qualified to answer.
Let me get you an exact date of what I'm looking at, or a rough date.
What's up, Big Daddy? I see you down there. How you doing? We're up here. Again, share the space. Share Kenneth's tweet. Get your NFT. Make a $50 donation. And you get this awesome NFT. I'm going to buy one, Kenneth. Cat. As soon as I get my credit card back from my daughter.
Oh,
dang. She had to go down to Philly, and she left with my whole wallet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Weddings will do that to you. Weddings will do that
exactly.
To you.
Hey, Kat, which blockchain is the NFTs on?
Polygon.
Okay.
So, Rocking, did you have a question? I know you just came in.
Hey, guys. I just want to say, Kat, you're awesome.
Oh, thanks. You're awesome.
You know, we've been following, and yeah, I think you're awesome. You're a contributor, like, massively. So, I don't know.
And anyway. Tammy says she don't let nobody get in her way.
Mm-hmm. No, mother. Yeah, totally. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh,
Step me down, but anyway, I'm with you, everybody.
I'm with you too. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
All this cat love.
To answer everybody's question, it was 1985 to 1988.
Yeah. 1985 to 1988.
Now I'm really curious if you can pin a photo of yourself. I want to see these, like a photo.
Can you pin that?
I don't know.
Can you do that, Kana? Canterbury. I don't even know how to. Conabrewski.
Okay. Yeah, it's Canterbury. It's a play on my last name. Yeah.
Nice.
Who all do you wrestle with?
So our company in Charlotte or Carolinas area, we are AAA baseball to WWE and AEW. So our guys work for us for 2 to 3 years, and then they go on to WWE and the other companies. But I mean, I've worked with, I don't know, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm sure everybody knows who that is.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The Stone Cold said so.
Exactly. So I spent some time working with him, and
He likes his Cannabrewskis.
yes, very much so.
He likes his washer cold.
And then Flair, Steamboat, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Lex Luger.
Damn. Those are some oldies.
Yeah, so I mean, it's everyone from either on TV now or throwbacks to 70s, 80s.
Who was your favorite?
My favorite was actually Junkyard Dog.
Wow, the Junkyard Dog! Took it back, baby.
So I'm a golden, what they call the golden era wrestling fan. 80s.
Yeah.
My brother was more of a fan than I was.
You're crazy about that stuff, man. Oh.
So I've been in the banking and finance industry for 20 years and ended up buying a wrestling company in 2013 on a sponsorship.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what company is that?
It's PWX.
Okay.
In the Carolinas. So I mean, we've got a pretty good international following. So, and then we work as a subcontractor for New Japan Pro Wrestling out of Tokyo. So the problem I'm running into with these figures is they're half Japanese and half Mattel. Mattel licensed them for the United States through Japan. So I'm using my contacts in Japan to try and get, because I work with New Japan Pro Wrestling is a subsidiary of Bushiroad, who's a big Japanese anime trading card company. So I'm trying to use all those connections to make NFTs.
Wow, nice.
So
Cannabrewski, I sat ringside at WrestleMania 7.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Still to this day, the greatest sporting event of my life.
What's funny is I get free WrestleMania tickets all the time, and I have never been to one.
What?
Nope.
You crazy, man.
Dude, you want to know? My granddad used to own a bar in White Plains, New York. And after the wrestlers would be done with their thing, they would all go to his place. It was called the Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to meet, when I was a kid, Bruno Sammartino, Andre the Giant, Bob Backlund, Chief J Strongbow, and Billy White Wolf, and all those guys. So, yeah, man, it's funny. You're in Charlotte, you said?
I'm in Charlotte. I'm from upstate New York originally.
Nice. I'm from New York, and I live in Concord,
North Carolina.
Yeah, dude, we're neighbors.
Okay, so if you drive by Cabarrus Arena, we're the ones that run in Cabarrus Arena all the time.
Okay, cool.
So we, I mean, it's nice because when I work with the Japanese companies, they'll send me guys on their retirement tours, and I don't have to do anything. The guy sells out the building by himself, and then the 25 other guys are like, "Okay, I guess we'll just show up." We had awesome. If y'all remember Jushin Thunder Liger from back in the day.
Oh my god.
The 3-horn kind of anime character that did, flippity dippity type stuff. We had him at Grady Cole. When was that? 2019 on his retirement tour. He didn't even do the retirement tour in the Southeast for his own company. He did it for us.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, and then we just had Suzuki.
Yeah, dude, if you're doing anything in Charlotte, please hit my DM. Let's have a beer and let's fucking have some laughs, because I would love to fucking partake in any of what you're doing over here.
We're also doing so every other Tuesday. We're doing NFT Charlotte. If you look them up on Twitter or Instagram, every other Tuesday night at 7:00 at Summit Seltzer, they're doing NFT meetups. So I'm handling most of the crypto talk because people still ask about crypto, even though it's a NFT centric kind of club.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they're drawing 250 people on a Tuesday evening of just
That's
people
crazy.
That's not bad at all.
who
Wow.
just want to be in the space. Yeah, so I'm working with trying to help people get their projects started, trying to get my own started, working 12 hours a day, and it's fun. I like staying busy, and I'm up at 11:00 and got to be up at 5. So
By chance, were you at the last
That's
event, bro?
awesome.
which one?
NFT Charlotte. I was at the one last week.
Yes, so I was there. So I'm Brian is my first name. So the one talking about crypto.
Where do I find you?
So you can find me anywhere. If you just do a search for Cannabrewski, you'll find me.
That's
All
crazy.
right, that's a
So
bet. That's a bet.
you were
I'll
there
probably
with
reach
him,
out again too.
Canterbury?
So wait, you were at the last NFT Charlotte?
Yeah, I was at the previous one. That's pretty nice.
Okay, so I was the guy at the previous one wearing the suit, blue suit.
Oh, see, I was in the crowd.
That's
I,
so
I came earlier,
crazy.
but since it was kind of
Excuse me,
going over
Kat,
like
can I
I said,
interject?
like the basics of NFT, I kind of
Sure.
left and came back and started networking at the end.
Yeah,
Excuse
Nino had his hand up for quite a while.
Yeah, no, I'm a patient guy. First, before I'm going to say anything, I just want to say, thank you, Kat and Pete and Kenny, for doing the space and everything. So I always do a quick shout out to the people that host this, because I know time is valuable. I know you guys were talking about wrestling. I actually That was one of my earliest memories with my dad. Late 70s, the early 80s. We actually would go to like Madison Square Garden, Andre the Giant and Bob Backlund, and I'm going like way back. But I was just wondering, are any of these wrestlers like? Have you ever tried to even like reach out to Vince about maybe doing? Is there NFTs? Like, I mean, I would love to have a Ric Flair or even a Andre the Giant like NFTs. Is that something that you ever think about doing?
That's pretty much what I'm working on now. So it's going to be I'll have a toy genre, a lucha genre, and then for your higher end demographic, it's going to be your um, signature collectibles.
Oh,
So
that sounds dope.
Oh, that's I mean, yeah, I just followed you. So yeah, definitely hit me up. I wouldn't mind retweeting that. When do you think like what stage are you in like right now? Like what do you think like the whole process is going to take you when you do a launch?
I already have my artists. I've got 6 different artists because some of them will be comic based with, and then with the autograph on top. The utility wise, it's going to be probably um, what I want to do is like a 2% back to the autograph maker or their family, like a legacy retirement for them, and then a 2% for independent wrestlers that get injured, because a lot of promoters don't carry insurance. So when it's someone gets injured, they're just, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? And sorry is not good enough. Um, and everyone's an independent contractor, so you can kind of do it to where that's kind of the goal. And then I may do, you know, the toys is one, and so I want to put some charity in it on the back end um, to try and get that to work. But timeline wise, I'm trying to get all this rolled out within 30 to 60 days. So I'm trying to get it announced and have a table at WrestleCon in Dallas this year.
Oh, that'd be great.
I definitely would be interested in that. So I'll definitely be looking for that. Now, is this something that, did you bring it up with Vince and maybe some of the other wrestlers? Like, like let's say
So,
Rick Flair.
so Rick's going to be a fun one just because what's the nicest way I could put it? He's a greedy old man.
Woo!
So
Most billionaires are, aren't they?
he's not a billionaire. Okay. His alimony is 4 figures.
Oh
Okay.
God, bitch! Ouch.
So it's one where he's got a reputation of like if he sees the money in it, then I can negotiate with him that way, but he's got to see it on the backside. So I mean, I negotiate for a living. That's what I do. So I'm not really worried about, and I'm not intimidated by him, because for me it's just, this is the number, this is what you'll get on the back end. Push it and you'll make even more money, but Vince, because they're a corporate publicly owned company, they have tried NFTs and miserably failed, because the demographic of someone in NFTs right now is not 8 to 18 years old. It is 18 to 34. Okay. An 18 to 34-year-old male who most likely is single does not want an NFT of John Cena.
Nope.
So they have failed once. They have failed once at NFTs, and probably based on the way they're treating their talent right now, have just abandoned the project because they probably used, a banker in the crypto NFT space, which doesn't work.
Well, and one thing that probably didn't work either is they didn't have the community, right?
Nope.
No, there was no community at all.
Yeah. So this is what a lot of these celebrities, these big companies are taking a stab at this world, and they're like, oh, I'm some celebrity and this thing didn't work out, and they leave with like a bad taste in their mouth because they just thought it'd be like a slam dunk, and they could just walk away with payday just based on like the shit they've done before. But you really have to build a community around it, and it's literally like a brick by brick, person by person effort, to kind of, build up your army.
Absolutely, you've got to have some generals and be a very strong team, a strong army, to be able to get recruits to join your community to push the project.
And you should, I would suggest maybe opening up your DMs, and I'll DM you some stuff that could be of interest. We have 3D modeling NFTs or 3D NFTs that are. It's funny because I had started to do a wrestling project actually before Nifty Apes. Started to think about it and prototype. So we like made the rock and stuff like that. Looks awesome, all the tattoos, and so there's it could be a pretty tremendous resource.
Can I interject again?
What's up, Nino?
Hey, what's up, Turbo? Yeah, I've seen Turbo a couple of times. He's also co-hosted with this guy Steve Ryan, who Turbo. I think very highly of Steve. How he's changed my life around. But what I would say is, when it comes to a project, I mean, I'm not an artist. I've never done a project, but I want to be involved in a project because it resonates with me, especially when it comes to, with wrestling. Because like I said, when I was a kid, we would watch these matches, and then they would have them on TV back in the day. But what I would, have you ever hosted a room? Because I find out that coming into these spaces is where you make those connections. So, even though they made that, I tell people all the time, it's like, let's say, you had a drop, but it didn't work out for you. I always tell people, like, make notes of like what happened, or what can I do for better. But also, what I would want you to do is, if you do have connections in the wrestling, like how you were saying, triple A for the wrestling, if you reached out to, some of these wrestlers, and especially if you're going to do something where it's a charitable, where you give back, uh, if maybe they could even join you in one of these spaces, and you just put it out there, because you'll definitely meet people, not just here, but also it's a global phenomenon when it comes to these spaces. And that's what's opened my eyes. It's like, it's not the NFT that sells, it's the people, it's the person that's involved. Because if I have a connection with someone or it resonates with me, I'm more likely to retweet that, and then it just becomes a ripple effect. So as long as you come in here and you come to these spaces and you just put the word out there, start hosting, and then like I would even mind, co-hosting with you, because I know plenty of wrestlers. I mean, I don't know them personally, but definitely know information, and I would definitely retweet that. That's probably something that I would definitely be involved with. But yeah, if you could reach out to like some of the wrestlers, even the younger ones, because now you start creating relationships, and then who knows what it could lead to, but yeah, and then also when you do those pieces, the NFTs, I would do, like a Andre the Giant, or some of those legendary ones, where those could maybe be priced a little bit more, because you could put it where it's a legendary. Then you have like your commons, and then your uncommons, pretty much like, other sites that, because I actually do buy NFTs. I go to Nifty Gateway, VV, and then I also do Tops, because I also do, a collectible when it comes to sport cards. But now it's, the NFTs, and then obviously crypto. And you were saying that you're going with Polygon, because I actually, for the first time, was able to send, crypto to my cousin, and it was so easy and seamless. That's definitely Polygon, and I believe Tom Brady autographed his NFT platform. That's who they also use. So if Tom Brady's going to use it, and he's got big names when it comes to the sports world, Tiger Woods, Wayne Gretzky. But yeah, I would love for you to host a room, and then, get a wrestler in there. I mean, if you could get Ric Flair or anyone that you got connections with, bring them in here. And I think that's what will drive, because like I said, I'll definitely wouldn't mind being involved in something like this. Thank
There you go. See, that's the beauty of
You broke up.
this community, because literally just like people are making connections and everyone's furthering each other. And but this is what it takes. Like, you can't. You have to contribute to the community, I think, in order to draw from it. If that makes any sense.
Yes.
You have to put in the hours.
Hey,
It can be
Turbo,
a drain, but it's fun
what do you
for.
think
Yeah.
about Kana Brewski and you collaborating, making a wrestling 3D, 8 3D wrestling game?
Sure. Yeah, we could do it. I mean, it's it is a very easy to use system. It's quite complicated on the inside, but they can be generated and modeled, certainly in a photorealistic way, full 3D with all the animation capabilities. You can we can we can get together, and I can show you the project, and I could pull up the Rock, and we could have the Rock do all kinds of crazy dances and stuff.
So
It's pretty
sick.
wild.
That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, I have my NFT domains already. I don't want to share them just yet, but I've got some a Legends domain. I've got the toy domain. I've got the other ones. So I mean, I've got all that in place. Um, when I get these ideas, I just go with them until I'm successful at them. I just don't quit. So
Love it.
I believe you, man. Well, I DM'd you some information, so you check it out for sure. If anybody else has any wants me my DMs I'll open up my DMs if anybody's interested.
I appreciate it very much. And Kat, I apologize for hijacking for a few minutes.
Oh no, I loved hearing new projects and people getting into this, and we're here to help people. So I'm
That's
glad
what the
you
ape
came up.
community is about.
Exactly, we're here to help everybody. And for everybody that's new that came in, Kenny is giving a free NFT. So if you just DM him, he's the co-host. DM him your MetaMask, and he'll give you that free NFT. And if anybody else has questions, oh, Kenny, what's up? Are you raising your hand?
Oh no, I was just saying hi. Sorry.
Oh, hi. But yeah, if anybody else has questions or is stuck on how to make NFTs, come up, ask your questions. We'll get you started. And or if you want to talk about your project, or if you just want to ask questions to any of us, come on up.
Everybody's welcome. No such thing as a dumb question.
Is welcome.
Any question you might have is totally cool with us. We just learned this stuff a week ago.
Or if you want to say hi to famous.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, Coin Laundry, what's up?
Hey, thanks for having me. I just jumped on the opportunity to talk about my project a little bit. We are Coin Laundry. We are a one-of-one pop art laundromat. We are on Polygon chain. We have a 12-week project where we drop 12 new pieces every week. So it's 144 pieces altogether. Once we sell out, we will be doing an airdrop for all 144 holders to be able to get something out of our print shop, which would be a handmade screen print of your NFT. We're building a metaverse hangout, and excuse me. And yeah, we have kind of a social commentary around crypto and NFTs. As you can see, there's obviously money inside that washing machine. That's kind of the conversation we're trying to bring up. I don't know if I could pin a post, if that would be all right. I do have a giveaway on my page. We just hit 650 followers.
Nice. Sure, pin it up.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much time, but I appreciate.
Cool. Is that the jet ski print on your laundry?
It's actually called Solo Jazz 14. It's it's from the paper Solo Cup from the 80s.
Oh, I was like, that looks familiar.
Right now we're in the middle of week 4 of our drops. Each drop has had kind of a theme. The one that you see that I have sporting up there right now is our 80s 90s vibes. This week's drop is all structures, so I'm incorporating the washer into like bank structures and the Federal Reserve, and I'm actually in the middle of drawing one that's lounging out on the Cayman Islands right now with a little umbrella drink and a belly full of very clean cash.
Nice. Awesome. I see you're mixed up number 16. Awesome.
Yeah, that one was really fun to make.
That's cool.
I came from the Stonkoverse, as it were. I do have a website if you want some disruptive merchandise. It's marketbreakers.shop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your experience on NFTs? How long you been in it?
About a month and a half. I only started my project at the end of December, but was doing a lot of preparation and research like 2 months prior. So.
And how long have you been working on your metaverse?
The last 2.5 weeks. I'm working in a program called, it's not really a program, it's an app. It's called Spatial.io.
That's awesome.
Right now I'm setting up a gallery. So if you guys want to check back to my Twitter, if you follow me, I will have an announcement on that about next week. It's a really basic gallery. I'm just going to put all my pieces up. But in the future, I am actually going to be 3D modeling a hangout kind of lounge area. It's going to obviously have a laundromat theme.
Nice.
And then we have ideas to scale in the future. I'm not going to go too much in depth with that, but actually going to start kind of a metaverse business. And that will be kind of an exclusive for all of our original holders.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having me up. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, Loki, what's up? You're up.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going
What's
on?
up, Loki? How you doing,
How
love?
are you?
Awesome. Good to have all these wonderful people in one place.
Right? Hammer says what's up, by the way.
What's up? Oh, yes. Tell me, say what's up.
I mean, Hammer didn't say what's up to me.
He has
What,
to be in
Hammer?
the room somewhere.
Hammer, Pete said you didn't say what's up to him.
Huh?
Pete said you didn't say what's up to him.
I did. I thought I said sorry, man.
You know, the computers these days, you know?
Tell him all the people on the internet said hi.
All right.
So, what's an NFT? Just kidding. Okay, so this is what I
seriously.
Here we go. I was like, man, hey, quit embarrassing us.
Wow.
So
I was
what
like,
is this
well, I was ready
NFT
to answer that
business?
question.
You know I'm gonna come over there and gonna wrestle you.
November Foxtrot Tango stuff. Okay.
Yes. An NFT is a non-fungible token.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
Oh,
wow.
That's what it is. Okay. Problem solved. So, yeah, so we're talking about projects. One project that I want to share, some of you already know about, is the ape auction coming up for the gorilla, or a charitable gorilla fund. There's actually almost 2 hours left on the poll, but it looks like we're adopting a gorilla.
Yes. That's so awesome. Can you explain it in like detail, like what that means? Because when you say that, people might not understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a symbolic adoption on the Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund. So pretty much where we get an adoption certificate, which is also going to be an NFT sent out to anybody who either donated an item for the auction or bought an auction item, or donated just in general, because we all would be owners of that birth certificate. So I think that would be a cool thing to give out, that Stonk is helping me on, because he's my NFT guru now. But
wait a minute, weren't you the guru? I taught you.
I know the Padawan is now the master.
How does one own an NFT to share, distribute?
So, because you can mint Stonk 100 or however many of that certificate necessary, and then pass it out, right?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is we're going to have the auction, and we're going to have donations and all that other stuff, and we're going to take your name down, and I am only going to mint the amount that equals whoever donates, or had anything to do with the adoption, right? So there's only going to be that many minted, and that is it. I will never make any more, any of that other stuff. So that's how it's going to work.
Not to cut you off, but how do you make so many minted? I mean, it seems kind of obvious, but I mean, I've minted my own NFTs, and I have not been able to mint more than one per NFT. How do you do that? I mean, I use I forget what it is. Give me a second. It's
Polygon?
No, it's not. It's I don't even know what it is.
When you mint it, does it have
Oh, it's Ninja FT.
Devin, when you mint does it have the option where it says 1 and then it has where it says the blockchain? You can
Sure.
actually go up there and change the number where it says 1.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
on
So
MetaMask, on
if
MetaMask you can do that, or on where you originally created the NFT.
On MetaMask, where I minted on Polygon, I definitely was able to do that, and you can put any amount that you want. But when I first started off, I messed up and minted 1, and didn't change the number. So try next time when
So
just
okay,
erase the number 1 and put whatever you want to put on there.
and that would be through wherever you mint through, right?
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Yes. So that's how we're doing
yes,
the birth
so
certificates, or what is it? Adoption certificates. Yeah.
adoption
Yeah.
certificate. Yep.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, because we are kind of commemorating the birth, or what is it? What could be called, the birth of the apes, with the buy button being taken removed on January 28th, with kind of giving back to a cool gorilla charitable foundation, and that's where we're gonna do it. So
I love it so much.
awesome. Yeah, very excited.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know Diane Fossey, she does a lot of work with gorillas around the world. Gorillas are endangered species, or they're. So that is the organization that Adam Aaron actually donated $50,000 to. I want to say it was in. It was sometime in 2021, I forget, but so yeah, I was like, all right, he donated to Diane Fossey, for gorillas. Let's find one that we like. So we're like, why not adopt a gorilla? Like, that's kind of cool. So Low-key has spearheaded that whole thing. She did all the research on 3 really neat organizations, and yeah, that's how we came to choose that one.
Cool.
Wasn't Diana
Congrats.
Fossey Gorillas in the Mist?
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was badass. I loved it.
Hit the Hollywood scene and
Good
everything.
call.
Yeah.
It was.
That's super cool. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna also auction off some Adam Aaron signed Ape Nation merch. So that's super cool too. And some movie memorabilia and stuff. So super excited. And that's that project.
Oh yeah, I was gonna give a free NFT for that too, huh?
There you go. And a Cat Striker Primo NFT on the auction list. So
Ape's not
and I'm
leaving because we're not
yeah,
leaving.
never. Not even a little
Right.
bit. And I'm practicing my auctioning voice, and so is Stonk.
This is gonna be good.
And I'm failing miserably. So you guys know it does
But
not
Stomp
sound
did
good.
really good as the reporter. Like he really came
Right?
through on the reporter.
So
Yeah, he did good.
she inspired talking about January 28th, the anniversary, Cat. Maybe we should do your ape reveal on that day.
Oh yeah, that'd be. We
Oh,
should. Yes.
heck! What day is that on?
She's like, let me
Well,
look
because
the
I work
calendar.
Is it a Monday, Wednesday, or?
I work Thursday through Sunday usually. So if it's not Thursday through Sunday at night, then yes. If it's in the day, sure, let's do it.
It's on a Friday.
It's on a Friday.
Ooh.
Usually I work, but if it's in the daytime, I can do it.
Ooh, I like it. It might be the biggest party ever.
Or yeah, during the day, yeah, why not? And then go into because usually I work at 8 p.m. So that's West Coast time. So we can go however long we want till 8 p.m.
Okay, that sounds awesome. I just want to like pay your boss so that you can just spend the whole night with us still.
Yeah, my boss didn't go for that.
Let me call him. Let me
Oh, I should take it off though anyway and go to the theater. I think SoCal Apes wanted to go to the movies that day.
Yes, theater takeover.
Yeah, it's theater takeover. So I think I have to take that day off.
Booyah.
I think I'm sick.
We are.
Yeah, and I'm trying to rent out a
Yes.
theater for that day. Well, I'll try to do it like at 2.
Sick of the hedgies.
Yeah. So, also might as well talk about that project. So, also in light of the buy button removed. We wanted to go to the theaters and have a theater takeover and just go see a movie.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing down in Nashville the weekend before, those doc guys.
And that also
did that.
means,
that'd be really
guys,
cool.
The theater takeover doesn't mean, hey, I'm going to buy one ticket. Buy 5 tickets. Take your whole family. Go watch a movie that you don't want to see.
Oh, you could rent out a theater for that day. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, buy all the
rent a
popcorn.
theater. Yeah, buy a bunch of buy a bunch of tickets and give it to a homeless guy outside of McDonald's, like whatever. Like buy as many tickets as you can, and donate or put money directly into the company that we own. Shit, I mean, it only makes sense, right?
Let's get out of this debt.
Yeah.
Pump it direct.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't know. We could give it to, teachers that have, students and kids and less fortunate. I don't know. We were coming up with different ideas, but yeah, I agree. Let's buy the theater up and fill those seats. January 28th.
Yes, and then hey, low-key, you want to talk about Valentine's Day since it's right around the corner? Family movie night.
What?
Yes, Valentine's Day, sharing the love of the movies, which we're also gonna try to. Sorry, that was a little bit of death for me. Get some gift cards together to donate to again, charitable foundations, for a couple things like you said, Kat, like foster youth. A lot of people are talking about like going to nurses stations and giving them out to kind of first responder people.
Oh, that's such a great idea. I love that so much.
Yeah, definitely. And just spreading our joy and love of the movies on Valentine's Day, which also, buying fucking AMC gift cards is putting money back in the bank for our company. So all good things.
That's quicker we get out of debt.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And doing something good at the same time, like Kat's doing.
Well, yeah,
Huh?
What? Stonk got shorted.
Yeah.
That rug pulled.
That idea.
I'll get shorted.
You should have heard him earlier.
Like I said,
he sounded like a robot.
I was like, what?
Okay.
He was all excited.
I was like, but yeah, I mean, it's one, it's putting money back into the company. 2, that's making people love going back to the movies, right? Like, who doesn't want to go to the damn movies?
They already love going to the movies.
3, that makes people kind of question. Yeah, I mean, it makes people question, like, hey, why are all these crazy people running around just giving out gift cards to charitable organizations? Like, let's look more into this, like they're giving back, they're flying planes, they're doing toy drives, they're all this cool stuff. They're adopting freaking gorillas for Christ.
The gorillas.
Yeah. And I mean, if the SEC wants to come at us for just doing cool shit around the world, then that's fine with me,
I mean, how's that gonna look though?
But that's bringing.
They're gonna come at us for doing charitable work. Come on.
I think you guys are doing great. Keep doing what you're doing and come up with
great gifts, all of us.
Yeah, it puts a positive spin on what we're doing. It makes us feel good, and it helps out our company, and it helps out the community. So it's all great things, guys.
Win. I freaking love you.
Win.
Win.
Love you too. Yeah.
Hi, Summit. How you doing? You got your speaker open, Summit.
I think he's at the grocery store.
You have a question?
Is he? What's up, Summit?
All right.
Okay.
What if
he's not ready?
Grocery...
He's not ready.
What if in the future everything in the grocery store was an NFT?
That's
that NFT cucumber.
I think I would still be hungry.
Exactly.
You're exactly right.
I read an article that's possibly where it's going. Instead of, or wasn't it you that was talking about that yesterday, Loki, in Rocket Space?
Yeah, but it was a grocery store virtual reality to walk up and down the aisles so you can still buy stuff like extra.
Virtual.
Yeah.
Like in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Walmart already has that tech.
That's the only way I'm stepping into Walmart.
Same.
You all right, Loki? You keep coughing. You okay?
It's just this lingeringness.
Did you have COVID?
No.
Were you sick?
Yeah. It just I don't know.
You probably had what I had
in the cold.
Just not go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My lungs aren't having it, but I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, I still got a cough too, and I was sick weeks ago.
You sound great, Mother.
Thank God I'm finally better because I thought I was gonna die at one point.
Yeah, you sounded terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I did. I was
maybe
awful.
Hey Mother, maybe if you put on some clothes whenever you're cleaning the house.
Oh my God! There you go again. Oh my God! It's only in summertime.
That's a lingering fantasy of Stonk, I think. That's just a
He
lingering
did
fantasy.
not say that.
He always gotta go there.
You are fired.
Why you always gotta bring up old stuff? You always bring up old stuff.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
It was her husband that said that. Thank you.
You're not allowed to talk anymore. I'm putting baby in the corner.
Yeah, he's always got to bring up old stuff.
What's that movie, you guys? Why you got to talk about old shit?
Yeah, that's me. I got to talk about old shit.
Do you guys know?
Stock always bringing up old shit. Always.
From Friday. It's the scene on the
because I can literally hear you. Yes. I can hear you blushing, Mother.
I do not blush. I'm sorry. You got the wrong one, baby. I do not blush. I do not get embarrassed. Trust me.
But you can hear her smiling for sure.
Yeah, Cat knows me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big old smiles.
I'm just cracking up. It's funny.
I do gotta say your avatar is pretty banging though. I like it.
Yeah, she's bow.
Yeah.
I can wait for y'all to see mine.
I haven't even seen it yet, Cat. I'm so excited.
The
January 28th.
I gotta tell you, Turbo, yo, you guys did so good on the video. I showed some of my close friends and family, and they're like, "Who did that? That's really good."
Yeah, I was like, make sure it's right for Cat.
That's that's Casey. That's
Casey is the bomb. I got memes. Yeah. Hey, we gotta get you some memes, Cat. So I just got some the other day, Turbo, from Casey. She just sent me some.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So instead of me putting it, because I'm always like, if you guys know me, I'm like a meme person. I like to do the memes, and she sent me some, so I'm so excited to use them. So somebody please talk some shit so I can send them a meme.
Mother,
Mother,
I can't even do it.
In 2022, I'm only speaking in meme.
It's the only way I know how to communicate now.
She's like, talk some shit, and I can't even talk shit to her because she's just so nice, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
Just so everybody knows, what Pete just said was an audio meme. It was an audio meme.
Audio memes. Yeah, they are audio memes. I didn't even get to listen to them all because I just got so much going on right now. I'm like, I'm going to need a vacation when I get back.
After last year, I feel like my whole life.
What was the last part of that? Your whole life what?
Yeah, what?
I feel like my whole life was a meme after the last year.
Everybody was all like, why is Pete so tall? We all thought you were little. Like I'm like, they're like, there's Pete. And I'm like, no, that's not Pete. That's not Pete. That doesn't look like Pete. Pete's a little monkey.
Piece of shill.
I invited the tallest person here. Stonk. Stonk is a meme.
Stonk, how tall are you?
5'9".
I'm taller.
No, what are you? No, Pete's like 6'2".
Pete's taller.
He's like 6'8".
He's like 6 foot, 6'2".
Did you guys see his legs while he was pretending to read a book by the fire yesterday? And he tweeted.
I didn't see this. Where is this at?
Pete, all you saw was a knee. The sexiest knee you've ever seen.
Jeez.
So, Derek or Connor, I know you guys just came up. Did you guys have a question?
First off, Kat, how are you? Second
I'm
off,
good. Stonk, how are you?
how are you so fabulous?
You're fabulous.
Oh my God, with the cat appreciation.
I
Take it
can't.
more. Jesus.
I just want to thank Kat for hosting this space and just the amazing job that she does, and just, you know, just appreciative of all the speakers on the panel.
Thanks, Stonk.
Thanks, Doug.
You're the
He's talking
best.
to me.
Except for Pete.
Share the space, please. Share the space and share Kat's tweet on her NFT that if you donate, you will get a free NFT, $50, and you get a free NFT.
Yes,
Thanks.
Everyone that
do
came
something.
in,
Do
share
something,
it.
Stunk.
Support this amazing event that she's gonna do. Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. So if for the new people who came in, we have a GoFundMe for the plain ads for Super Bowl. That will say AMC, we love the stock, retail owns the float, or whatever we decide. But it's going to be and around the tailgate party before they go into the thing, and it'll be 5 planes in the air writing 6-mile long message, and it can be seen up to 15 miles away. It's huge. It's massive, and you don't really